Welcome to Heroes Rest. Hey guys, Jeremiah here. I'm making another video for the Reroll channel and everything, and this one's called Heroes Rest Playlist. Heroes Rest is going my dream, another dream project. It's going to be phase 2 of my overall plan for here on Reroll using the Arcane Treasury as a way to do that. So phase 1 is going to be getting Reroll up and running off the ground. Reroll is a business that I want to get started here in my local community makerspace. But you guys, if you guys have been following along with my videos, you guys know about this. So Heroes Rest is phase 2. Not phase 2. No, it's phase 3. This is phase 3 here. So Heroes Rest is phase 3. The Arcane Treasury is phase 2. And Heroes Rest is phase 3 of like my overall mapping plan for my ideas about how I would like to go about seeing change happen in our world. So Heroes Rest is going to exist as a place where it's like a community center where basic needs can be met, where people can find shelter, they can find food, find water, find basic needs like medical and dental services, mental health services, and hygiene hygiene. So pretty much kind of like it. You could call it a homeless shelter if you want to. I wouldn't call it a homeless shelter because some people, it'd be a mix of people who need help and everything. And the cool thing about Heroes Rest is if we can get it fully funded through the Arcane Treasury, then then we can offer it totally for free at no cost to anyone. If we can get the projected number of people who play Dungeons and Dragons to support the Arcane Treasury, then we can open up Heroes Rest at no cost, no extra cost. Because I've talked about the math before. If we get 50 million people to join the Arcane Treasury for just $10 a month, that'd be $500 million a month. That'd be $6 billion a year. And I almost guarantee it would be enough to be able to support stuff like this, to support actual change. And Heroes Rest can be a facility where all your basic needs can be met. Everything. Medical, dental, and mental health too, and where you can get 3 square meals a day, where if you're thirsty you can come and get a drink, and also you can come out of the elements too, another place where you can come and get out of the elements. Even if you're not going to stay there or sleep there, you can have a place you can go to get out of the elements temporarily, where you can get food and get nourishment and you can seek help. So that's the idea behind Heroes Rest. Heroes Rest, in my imagination, can be something that can benefit so many people. And the thing is, once we get the Arcane Treasury fully funded, then we wouldn't need to charge for that service, for this community outreach initiative thing. And the cool thing about it is there's so much more that can happen with it. I'm going to leave the phases down in the description down below, along with my link to my Patreon for the Arcane Treasury. But it's a very ambitious goal. But if we can get 50 million people to support the Arcane Treasury, we can open up Heroes Rest. But the thing about Heroes Rest, Heroes Rest will not become reality unless we get the support. So I'm going to be reaching out to other people and other community service members and stuff and see what they think about an idea behind Heroes Rest. But I like the concept of it. And it's called Heroes Rest because we're all heroes in our own story. We're all telling our own stories. So that's the reason behind me calling it Heroes Rest. I'm a nerd. I like nerdy stuff. I like playing Dungeons and Dragons, and so that's why I came up with the name Heroes Rest. And I guess someone else can come up with some unique way of saying this too, but this is Heroes Rest, and Heroes Rest, in my imagination, can be something so great. So again, like I said, like in all my other videos, you can support me and the channel here on Reroll by hitting the bell icon on the right hand side and commenting. Commenting is very important because the algorithm is a sultry mistress, and if you don't pay attention to the comments is what helps out the algorithm with getting these videos shown to other people. But also sharing too helps too. Without repeating myself over and over, we already talked about everything. Talked about supporting the channel. Talked about what Heroes Rest can be for the community and world at large too. But none of that is going to take place unless we get the Arcane Treasury funded. So my overall phase plan is, I'm going to go over to the quick phases real fast. Phase 1 is to get Reroll off the ground and running and sustainable by itself without relying on the Arcane Treasury. After I can get my Reroll business off the ground, then I can go and concentrate on working on the Arcane Treasury crowdfunding platform, which I've already spoken about on the Arcane Treasury playlist multiple times. But the idea behind it is getting the Arcane Treasury started as a crowdfunding platform to where it can support other content creators and dreamers and just people who want to see their lives and imaginations come to reality. And then phase 3 is this playlist here is Heroes Rest, where all your basic needs can be met and everything. Yep, that's all I got for this video, guys. This was Jeremiah from Reroll, and may you always roll 20s. Talk to you later. Bye.